Hey y'all, we're back here this weekend hunting at CDLC for a, I guess, end of 2020 hunt. We're here for the last few days of the 2020 year, and I'm ready to say goodbye to it. I don't know about y'all, but we're looking forward to a good week. We've got a big group here as far as our family. Jeanette is here with me. She's actually hunting over at a different blind. I've got Courtney and her boyfriend Wesley that are hunting at a different location as well. I'm set up at a blind location that we call number 11. And I really love this setup. There's been some really good deer that I've seen here and that we've shot here. Jeanette shot her big buck here several years ago. Let's see what comes in. While we're waiting, be sure to hit that like button below. All right, we'll see y'all in a minute. All right, so I just made what I think is a good shot on a real nice 8-pointer. He came in real early this morning, and it was well before daylight. And so I watched him for a little bit. I could just barely make him out. I heard him before I saw him. I actually heard him eating on the corn out front. But this A7S III works really well in low light. And so I was able to get some pictures. I sent them off to a group of people in a text. It's actually the same buck that our friend GJ had seen over a different blind at George's before the rut. And so Casey had sent me some pictures, and we confirmed that it's the same buck. Now, it's amazing the difference in body size between now and then. That deer was just massive before the rut, but that buck has lost a lot of body mass. And it was actually a little bit hard to judge him at first, but there's no doubt it's the same buck, good mature 8-pointer. So I decided to go ahead and take a shot. I was wanting to wait for a little bit better lighting for the video, but the deer looked up and was looking off to the right, and so I started thinking maybe he was getting ready to chase off after a doe or another buck or something. So I decided to go ahead and take the shot. So first deer that I've shot with my new V3. Now, just to give you a little bit of a heads up on the V3, I didn't get the penetration that I was kind of hoping for, but I think I hit that offside shoulder. I'm pretty confident that I did. I don't know if you know, but some of you know, I broke my hand about a month ago. And so I thought that was going to be a season-ending injury. I wasn't able to draw the day after I got my new V3 from Mathews. And I wasn't able to pull it back at 70 pounds, just too much on that hand. And so I called my buddy Jeff over at Cinnamon Creek Ranch. He sent me the Switchweight modules for the 60-pound Switchweight modules. And I put those on there, was able to draw it back, got it set up and tuned, only was able to fire a few shots through it, but the hand has been healing up nicely, I feel like. So I didn't have any problems drawing back today. Again, didn't get the penetration I would normally want to see, didn't get the pass through, but again, I think it may have buried up in that offside shoulder. So a little bit apprehensive about it, as always after a shot, and start thinking about what can go wrong and replaying everything in your mind. But I did review the video. Looks like good shot placement. Deer ducked just a little bit, so maybe a little bit higher than I would prefer, but I think we'll find him. So don't want to get too overconfident, but we're going to give him a little bit extra time and just kind of sit here and enjoy the morning coffee. It's still really early, and give him just a little bit extra time, and then we'll go find him. So I'll check back in with y'all soon enough. There's the arrow. It looks like I've got enough penetration right there. It's hard to tell, but based on where that's broken off, I'm a little bit more confident, and then I can see blood start to open up. And I know he ran back down this trail over here. You can see blood on that rock. So anyway, I'm gonna keep easing my way back down here and see where we come across him. I'm seeing blood here. It looks like he's stayed just straight across the Sendero, which hopefully will make things easy. I keep looking up ahead, thinking maybe he died in the Sendero. All right, so there's a good spot of blood right there, and then on that cactus you can see where he's starting to open up. In fact, watch this right here. How about that? There he is, laying pretty as a picture, just off the Sendero. All right, so good solid buck. We'll take a look at him here in a minute. He's already set up for the laying down picture. All right, be right back with you in a minute once we get everything set up. All right, so here he is. As I expected, I made a good shot. I hit him exactly where I wanted to. Didn't get the penetration that I wanted, but as I thought, I think it hit that offside shoulder, so it went all the way through the body cavity. Again, after I broke my hand about a month ago, I had to go to a lower poundage draw weight on the new V3, and so I'm shooting somewhere between 55 and 58 pounds, and made the shot that I wanted to. Deer ran about 150 yards, not the blood trails that I'm accustomed to with a pass through, but again, that's because we didn't get the pass through. And then once I found the arrow, I actually didn't find any blood until I found the arrow. Once the arrow pulled out from the entry side, then I started finding a little bit heavier blood. This is a great looking buck. GJ had actually seen this buck back in December, I think December 7th actually, over at another blind, and had some pictures. I'll post those. I'll put those here, and you can see the difference in the body size between now and then. He's still a good sized deer, but when I was looking at him on the hoof, I couldn't, it took me a little bit to age him. It was a little bit dark, but once I saw the other pictures and confirmed that it was the same buck, I knew that he was a shooter. So I went ahead and took the shot. Really excited about it. Great CDLC buck. And so it's second morning, so we've got more hunts left to go. We're going to see if we can get Jeanette on. Good deer. Courtney and Wesley are still hunting. See if we can get Courtney a doe with her bow. And so we've got more hunts coming up. So y'all keep checking back, and we'll have more hunts coming up from the CDLC soon.